Hi guys. Sorry about that. I'd like to make an announcement. As always, I just get to the point, don't I? The announcement is that I'm not going to be making videos as frequently as I used to, and I'll maybe upload once a week. The reason is partly my mental health, because now, although it's a really sunny day today, winter's coming, and winter really affects me. I've taken Debbie's advice, one of the subscribers. Thank you, Debbie. And she said to use grow lights. Grow lights for plants, the full spectrum grow lights. And when I use them, I do feel, I'm not sure if it's a placebo effect, but I feel better than using just the white light. That white SAD light. They're supposed to be full spectrum, but I don't know. Those grow lights with the different colors, like slightly red, slightly yellow, slightly white, it feels more like real. It feels real, and you're getting a full spectrum, like different colors, bright colors. Red, yellow, white. It's. I think it does something. I think red light does something as well. The NIR, near infrared, and the red light therapy. I've got one of those from a long time ago, so I can use that as well. So why am I only going to be uploading once a week? Because creating videos takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of this energy. Having a look at comments, I can't even look at comments anymore, because all it takes is one negative one or a few negative ones. What is it? So I get somebody to manage my comments now. But still, because it's my channel, I like to see, not I like to see, but it's kind of respectful to actually look and then reply myself. But I have to weigh the two, If I see a bad one, like for example, one guy said, about the tranny, the tranny story. Nice lie, Gerald. Nice try with the story. Nice try. Basically, it's a lie. So underneath, I actually replied, not the person managing. I said, I wish, and that's it. That's not so bad. Saying that I lied about the story. It could be just taking the piss. It doesn't matter. But I've had a few that I don't even talk about, because I nuke them immediately. Oh, sorry, I used to nuke them immediately. Now I get somebody to manage the comments, so they nuke them immediately, if they're bad, if they're not bad. So that's okay, I've got someone to manage the comments. But still, I have to put in the time and effort to actually make the videos. I don't mind that, actually. I think it's therapeutic. And the thing is, like, helping other people is my satisfaction, As I said, how do I help other people? By people seeing a bug and making all these mistakes. They think, okay, well, I'm better than that bloke there. If I make people laugh, then stimulate something in their brain. What is it? Endorphins or whatever. And, laughing is good. It's very important. But other way, I've spoken about some cringe, really cringe subjects. And I'll talk about other cringe subjects. For example, corn, that men don't want to talk about, and what happens after years or decades of doing corn. It actually physically impacts your brain and your body. So in the event that you do find a nice lady or a partner, it doesn't work anymore. So those are things that, men really should think about. I mean, I've had that problem and I've made it work again. But it's an uphill struggle. Why are you fucking chewing gum? You're supposed to be focusing on your subject matter. Is this what I pay for? No, you don't pay anything. Well, you pay attention and your life force, time actually watching. So yes, you do pay something, which I'm honored, I'm happy. But yeah. So I'm gonna go with my son now to the do some shopping in the supermarket. I'm gonna start playing football with him. Fishing, I don't know how to fish. We can try, I suppose. I'll try anything, but he doesn't really like fishing, so I think we could try new things. Later on, I'm going to thrash him at pool 7-0. It's really difficult to thrash someone 7-0, you know, even if it's a child and you're good. I'm not that good, and he's actually getting better. 7-0 means he's got, because you've got stripes and spots. You know, you start off and you get one of your, let's say your stripes. You get another one, and the other person, it's the other person's go when you miss. If the other person misses or gives you 2 shots, then you have 2 shots or whatever. If you end up getting all your balls in and the black, so you've got 7 balls plus the black 8 balls, and the person has got no balls in, that's what I mean, 7-0. So there's 7 of his balls, not his nuts, his balls on the pool balls on the table. Imagine having 7 balls. My goodness, you'd be an octopus. Why do you talk like that to your son? It's disgusting. No respect. This is the worst language I use with my son. It's just joking, and he knows about anatomy anyway. Okay. So let me just take this out the way, doggy. So we're just taking 2 doggies in the back, Timmy and Sally. Betty's on her period, and they're going nuts. So yeah, we had a mishap. We had a problem with Timmy the other day, and because he's tasted something, when he smells her, he's basically outside in the hall upstairs, and can you open the door, baby? And Sally and Betty are sleeping with me. So what happens is he can smell from outside. So I have to put things under the door, you know, so there's no smell of her going through. And he's going. It sounds more like a chicken than a dog. Some really strange voice sounds. Well, anyway, I have a serious problem with money. Serious problem. Oh, there he goes again, asking for donations, cyber begging. No, I'm not. Just listen before you judge. Well, you can judge, do what you want, but I'm just saying, judge, okay, and listen as well. You know, I don't blame you, because I don't bloody trust anyone online. Yeah, I suppose you have to trust, don't you? But wait a minute. This is there we go. People walking, hiking on our road. It costs £50 for me to feed the dogs, and it's a very basic diet: drumsticks and really cheap spaghetti. So what's the problem then? The problem is I have to work. Now, what I'm saying is, creating the videos takes a lot of energy, a lot of time and effort. And, you know, I have to recover from the stress. So it doesn't really leave much time for anything else. And so why do I have to work now? Why do I have to generate an income? Because I'm in trouble. Basically, I'm in debt. The boiler went in the house, and it was over 900 quid. It was about nearly £1,000. So we split the cost 60-40. I pay 60%, my wife pays 40%. So I had to come up with £600. Now, I had some money in the bank left over. I had £300. I paid £300 and I didn't have any money. So I said to my wife, her indoors, you don't pay me for 3 weeks, okay? just give me £300 so I can pay. Well, no, you take the. So basically, you pay the bill. I'll give you £300, all I've got, and then every week, instead of you give me 100 quid, you keep it for yourself. So that's my £600. The 3 weeks, I couldn't go shopping. To be honest, this lady friend helped me with 50 quid here and there for the dogs. 50 quid, nothing, 80 quid. She's a godsend. I don't know how I would have. And then you guys who have, like in the past, have donated also are godsend. Not to say that those who don't donate are not godsends. You are godsends as well, because you actually listen and you're friends. I consider you guys friends. Maybe tomorrow you won't be my friend because I'll say something that you won't like, and that's fair enough. That's all right. You get these disagreements in families and stuff like that. So just like any other group, I'll say something that people don't like, and I've said things that a lot of people wouldn't like, and you guys have stuck to me like glue. So I don't know, you guys are brilliant. Not because you stuck to me, it's because you stuck to me regardless, in spite of what I've said. I've said some heavy stuff, and I don't say it because I think I'm hard or anything. I say it because it's the way I think, and then also it gets rid of people who are really sensitive. I feel sad though, because I'm sensitive myself, but I'm sensitive in other ways, and I wouldn't want someone to listen to my stuff and then get upset. It's not right. I have one guy, he claims to be trans, and he says he loves my stuff, even though I do the gay jokes, the trans jokes. So, it takes all sorts, doesn't it? You think like a gay guy or trans guy makes some jokes and they'll be pissed off. No, because everyone is different. The black guys, I have quite a few black ladies that watch my stuff, a few black guys, but you would have thought that black ladies, one lady got pissed off and she told me. That's all right. That's how it should be. You get pissed off, you leave, or you don't get pissed. We get pissed off and you say something. What's wrong with that? And I know, what my limits are. And I regularly cross those limits, but not to hurt someone or upset them. If I know someone's hurt, yeah, that will affect me. I don't want to hurt anyone, so I kind of pull back, and it doesn't matter if you're a lefty, if you're a person that I don't associate with anyone anyway. But I've met lots of these so-called lefties that are really nice people. The media, the internet, tells us, how bad, how evil those right-wingers are, and then those right-wing channels, joke about those lefties and talk about how bad they are, how commie Marxist they are. But actually, if you talk to some of them, maybe they're moderate, I suppose, and they're not bad. They really aren't bad. I'm not becoming soft or anything. Not that I was ever hard, but people are people, and regardless of our politics or ways of thinking, we're all the same underneath. Blood, bones, and muscle tissue. We all were once babies, crying for our mummy's attention or stuff like that, or whatever. You get the idea. You get the drift. So anyway, 3 weeks. I did eat, of course, but I ate what was left over in the fridge, and nettles and stuff, apples, because apples are plentiful in our, on our land. So apples. We have some quince, but it's too acidic for me. figs, brambles, so much bramble. But then you have stinging nettle, dandelion, cleaver, lots of these. You can forage for these herbs that you can eat as food. All you do is add a bit of butter onto dandelion leaves and you have a nice green. The bloke was pissed off, an older guy. He was saying, what? Just now. Basically, I'm on my side of the road and you've got the lines in the middle, right? But on his side of the road there were cars parked. So he felt that I was squeezing him in and I couldn't, he couldn't get through, which is right. But I am on my side of the road. He was going, what? From his point of view, yeah, it feels like, being squeezed in. But if you look at the actual road markings, I'm on my side of the road. He feels that I'm on his side of the road, but there's a car park there, so if he crashed into me, it'll be his fault. And then he wouldn't be saying what, he was saying sorry. Yeah, so just a few minutes I'll talk to you guys and we'll go and do shopping because it's late now. So for 3 weeks, it was a bit scarce, it's quite good. Losing weight is good. But I needed money for the dogs, that's why I got help. So that at least the dogs ate. So then what happened was another emergency arrived. There's that £500 bill because my dad, I think we took money out of his account and they actually paid the money after he passed away, just a few days after he passed away or whatever, a week or whatever. And so at that moment, myself and my wife, we just took the money, whatever money was, it was only 500 quid, added it to all the money and then paid for the funeral expenses. But then they said, we overpaid you. That's the, is it the NHS or whatever? So we have to pay that back. So there's that £500 to pay back, but they've given us some time to pay it. So within 5 months, I think, 6 months, so probably 5 months now. So after we sell the house, then we have the money to pay it. But when, when, okay, oh, sorry, I can't say that word. When the illness came around, I think the government was paying, if you have a business, then they will pay you that month, every month, that money, and I think I wasn't on the dole, sorry, on benefits. And I was, just for a few months, I was earning some money, about 800, or, well, it's a long story, but anyway, it was about £800 or something a month. That was my earnings on another channel. And so I thought, oh, great. COVID came around and then and the business stopped. And so they kept paying, I think for a few months, they kept paying that £800. But then the scheme stopped and they paid again, maybe another month, or I think it was £600 a month they were paying. So yeah, so it's £650 they paid over, and we didn't know. So after, was it 2 years or whatever, they sent us a letter, and my wife ignored it. She said, oh, okay, they'll contact us again. And now we get the letter from this collection company, debt collection company. And then I realized if the letter goes, be quiet. If the letter goes back to the HMRC, then, no, my friend told me, if the letter goes back to the HMRC, the price keeps going up because they'll send, I don't know, they'll direct them to bully me, to collect the money. And each time they do that, money goes up and up and up and up. So I was thinking, I'm going to have to pay this 650 quid. That's why I'm going to have to make some money. But they want it immediately. They don't mess about. So I found a person and I borrowed this money, 650 quid. And I'm in debt. I've never been in debt in my life. My wife was saying, because she thought that I paid it, that £600, I paid it all myself. The money that she borrowed me, the 300 quid, for the next, another 3 weeks, I won't be getting any money from her. It was like I borrowed money from her to pay the whole 600 quid. I said, no, you pay half, I pay half. And she wasn't pleased about that because she doesn't have money herself. But I said, I can't eat for, already it's 3 weeks I've been eating frozen food from the fridge and stuff. I have to eat, and the dogs have to eat as well. reluctantly, she said, okay then, because she thinks that I'm getting donations from YouTube every month. Because there was one month, that first month, that I got a few donations and it helped me to pay the vet bill. And that's it. I haven't spent any money on myself. You guys save the dogs. She thinks that I'm getting like £800, £1,000 or something a month. I wish. I've been doing videos every day. No, but it doesn't make much difference. You can be like, from YouTube, get even less than £100. I think one bloke was saying, with all the videos that you're making and all the subscribers, you'd be getting at least £500 a month. No, all the subscribers I have, it doesn't depend on subscribers, it depends on views. You can have like 100,000 subscribers and you get 1,000 views for each video. That's what you're paid on. It's more likely if you've got 100,000 subscribers that you'll get maybe 20%. You know, like if you have 1 million subscribers, you might get 200,000 views. Somehow it works like that. Maybe because all the subscribers don't turn on notifications or something like that. Or YouTube does this kind of culling on purpose because you know there's so many channels and it has to split the views between so many channels, and it doesn't notify people. I don't know. So I've got 7,000 subscribers and I get 2,000 views. Sometimes the videos don't get a lot of views, and you know, when I'm talking about health or something like that, and they get about 500 views or something like that, 600 views over time. But if I talk about something saucy, relationship, divorce, something like that, I'm crying in my my car, you know, that will get maybe 2,000 views, 2,500 views, and it will stop there. Unless it becomes viral, and then you get maybe 10,000 views, like the trans one, 10,000 views. Or if you get one that explodes, like that Alone in the Car video, and that, I think it's about 250,000, but I only got one of those. It only takes one really to get people to get, you know, lots of views, and you know, to get to be seen, you know. So on YouTube, it's not a money making thing. It can be if you slap on, you know, at the bottom you have these you know, I think it's called Tea Tree, or you've got options to, you know, sell merch, t-shirts, caps, mugs. And let's say for a t-shirt though, I've checked it out to see how much money you actually make. For a t-shirt, you get, I think it's something like $22 or something like that for a t-shirt, which is maybe about 16 quid. I don't know the exchange rate. Say something like that. And I would get, I think it's $6 per t-shirt, which is about maybe 4 quid. So every t-shirt, they get $22 and you get $6. Of course, they have to ship it. They have to make the t-shirt. They have to put the logo on. So they do most of the work, but still, like if they sold 10, they get $220 and you get $60. I don't know if I'm being greedy, but I'd rather make the thing myself, spend money up front, and then send it to people and make, you have the cost, of course, of shipping. But, you know, if I had to ship to the US, for example, there wouldn't be any point. It would cost more to ship it than actually to make it. So what do I do in that situation? Maybe a buyer would have to pay for shipping. And then what happens if they say, I don't like it, I want my money back? And you get a few trolls that do it on purpose. I want 10. And then after a week, I want my money back now, and you're not getting your t-shirt. Yeah, that would be funny. That would be the end of my t-shirt enterprise. Well, yeah, anyway, so unless you monetize, it's called monetization, you know, try to make money from, you know, various angles. You can monetize by directing people to a website, your own website. You can sell, you know, PDF or, I don't know, some kind of course. You can, as I said, sell merch, your own merch, or through a third party. There are donation links like Buy Me a Coffee or PayPal. There's that. There's something I think called a Cash App or something. If you get a few views, because I only get 2,000 views, the only way to make it viable financially is to have many options to monetize. So the only option I have at the moment is AdSense. Now AdSense and the donation Buy Me a Coffee thing. But there's also the wish list. But I think nobody's taking the bait because I need to buy some supplements. But I think a few people have. 2 people, I think, which is nice. Thank you very much. Louise, I think, one lady, and another. Anyway, yeah, so what was I saying? What I'm going to do now is I checked the channel that I was running, and on this channel here, I make a video every few days. Like up until recently, it was 5 days a week, but now I've changed to 3 days a week. It takes time to make the videos, upload, and do the thumbnails, do the description, the title, the captions. You have to think about all these things. And in 1 month, as I said, I made maybe £100, maybe £100, and it's not going to pay the bills. So, but I don't do it to pay the bills. I do it because it's, as I said, for other reasons. It gives me satisfaction. But now I have to make money. And so I have to use the resources that I have, my brain, the energy, the little energy that I have elsewhere, and try and make money to pay these bills, these debts. Because the people don't like you. I don't like being in debt. I've never been in debt, so I want to pay them as soon as possible, to pay them back. Otherwise it lingers. Yeah, the people at the auction place, they said in February now, they've changed it's not that they changed the goalposts, it's because this week they were supposed to come. I said to my wife, there's no way we can finish this house and the outbuildings in 4 days. No way at all. Because she thought, we can finish it. Because she's been busy doing her own stuff. She just hasn't done anything. I'm bad enough. I've only done 5 boxes. So we've had to postpone it. The photographer coming and taking photos, and in February will be the next one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wake up my previous channel. Oh yeah, so because I checked and I thought there are other channels similar that are making money, and I'm thinking, okay, I don't really want to do it, but I mean it's making money. Not my channel. That other channel says that it's making £5 a month. Yippee! But I haven't touched it in 4 months. And this channel here, in the last month, generated 40 new subscribers, right? Isn't much at all. And that's 3 videos a week. It could have been, at the beginning of the month, it could have been even 5 videos a week. So I'm not sure if that was 3, 6, 9, 12, 12 to 20 videos. Let's say 18 videos I've done this month. And it produced 40 subscribers. The channel that is kind of dead, the children's channel, or the destruction channel, I haven't touched it in 4 months. And I just checked how many subscribers did I get this month, and I was expecting 0. You got 20 subscribers, 0 videos for 4 months, and this month you got 20 subscribers. The channel that I'm pumping out videos got 40 subscribers in the last month. Wow. So I think there's potential there. So I'm going to focus on that channel and, wake it up. Also, it's a shredding machine, and I shred toys and stuff. And, kids love that. Between, I don't know, maybe 8 years old, 8 years and 15, that age range, they love destruction, destroying a Barbie, a Thomas the Tank Engine. They love all those things being destroyed. And maybe the crunchy sounds, they love the crunchy sounds. Shredding bubble wrap, shredding a fish, or all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. I want you guys to check my channel. If you like it, subscribe over there. Imagine if I can get all those 7,000 people to go over there and subscribe and watch the videos, that would really help. Really, really help. It would help the algorithm. YouTube would say, this is very interesting. Let's recommend it to more people. YouTube is a real slave driver. Yeah, so please go and watch my channel. You're going to think it's really cringe. It's just basically destruction, destroying toys, destroying. There are some adults that are a bit nutty that actually like it. I've got a few adults that actually watch it in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. So it might be, because some people like oddly satisfying videos. So if you guys want to watch those videos, hop on over to my channel. And what I'm going to do is revive that channel. And oh yeah, because I've got the shredding machine, I have to think of getting rid of that machine or keeping it. So I'm going to say to that machine, if you make me money, then I'll keep you. If not, you have to go. So I'll give it a last chance. I'll try and make the videos better than I've done in the past, because now I have some knowledge in how to edit and angles, lighting and everything, and sound. Well, not that I use any special audio, but I know which is bad sound and it's good sound, you know, satisfying, you know, the crunchy noises. And if not, I'll sell the machine. And one guy, one bright spark was saying, don't lie, you know that machine is worth thousands, why don't you sell it? That machine is worth thousands, but it's a custom-made industrial shredder. It can't be placed in anybody's house. It's not like a paper shredder. So it has to go in an industrial place. It was sent from China. It was custom made in China the purpose was for the video. Now, so if somebody wants to buy it to shred chunks of wood, it can't do that. It's the gap in between the shredding pieces is very thin, something like that. So it can't shred huge branches, even small branches it can't do. If you put too much paper in, it will jam. If you put egg boxes in, it will jam because the cardboard is really strong. It can crush things like plastics, like plastic bottles, some toys that are not difficult to crush. So although it's kind of an industrial shredder, it was custom made to shred little toys and things like that. So it's difficult to sell. When I purchased it, it wasn't safe. So I had to get electricians in to ground it. It wasn't grounded or something, because they have a different system in China than they have here. So I don't know if it will even pass the safety regulations. So if it doesn't, how am I going to sell it? So I won't be able to sell it for a high price because it can't really shred lots of things. You can't sell it to someone at home because it's dangerous. So I'm not sure if I can get a good price for it anyway. But I'll, you know, cross that bridge if we come to it. Yeah, I spent a lot of money on that bloody machine. No, that machine, I'll give it some good vibes. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll still upload. I was going to say every once in a while. I'll try and upload every week. Depends how busy I am with that machine. And obviously, it's not just the machine. I have to try and generate some money, but also I have to box up my stuff, put it in boxes. I have to clean every room. Like there's the pool area where I play with Salvatore, my son. I have to clean all that up. And I've got acid reflux. It's difficult. When I bend down I get acid and I have to stop. To look after the dogs, clean their area. I have to bend down and I have to stop because I've got reflux. I'm trying to sort that out, my health at the same time. Take the dogs out for a walk, which I don't take them every day. Every few days I take them out. But, you know, they have this time outside. So I have to juggle all these things at the same time, as I said, try and make money. I have to make money to pay back these bills. I'm not sure I will sell the house at some point, hopefully the beginning of the year, February, March, whatever. But already I'm owing a bit of money. If another bill comes, like a bill like out of the blue that you didn't expect, I'm going to have to borrow more. If the person will give me more, you know, I can't borrow on top of what I actually owe. I could, but then I don't like owing money. I know I'm going to get the money when I sell the house, so I can give it back. But what if the person needs the money before I sell the house? Like this house the house here in the countryside, the people that sold it, it took them 2 years to sell. It's not easy to sell that house. It's in a specific location, a specific type of house, type of land, and it costs a lot to upkeep. Upkeep is high, really high. I didn't realize this at the time. So anyway, there's a tree, a huge branch that was dropped, is resting on the leisure, the pool, the games room, and that if it destroys the roof, I don't know. You know, the price of the house is going to go down a lot. So I have to get a tree surgeon. They cost a lot of money just for them to come out and take that huge part of the tree off. What was it, 600 quid, a few hundred? It's going to cost a lot of money. Where am I going to get that money from? And so that brings the price of the house down. I'm going to have to get that fixed and, you know, maybe go halves with my wife. But she says she's got no money left. So hopefully this channel will help. I know people could send money here to this channel. I could cyberbeg and say, please help me. Or underneath the videos, put some subliminal message. Keep sending. Send money to Gerald every month. Forget about paying your food bills, electricity. Just send every month. I wonder if people do that. You know, put subliminal messages, share, like, and subscribe, and send to my donation link, or buy my product or whatever. Probably people do that. Well, anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm doing, guys. Hopefully you guys are in a lot better place than I am. I'm really happy because it's a sunny day today, so that makes me feel happy. And I'm with my son here. You know, lots of people don't have sons or daughters, so I appreciate that. I appreciate this car, appreciate my doggies, you know. I appreciate this chewing gum that I'm chewing. Oh, why am I chewing it? Because it's supposed to be good for reflux. Because as you chew, you know, you create saliva, and you swallow saliva, and so it reduces the pectin up in this area. Because it's not only acid reflux, it's not only an acid problem, it's a pectin problem. Pectin? Sorry. Is it pepsin. So three things can reflux: acid, pepsin, and bile. So you have those proton pump inhibitors. They reduce acid by kind of deactivating the proton pumps in the stomach, so they don't produce a lot of acid. Like, it cuts it down by 80% or like maximum. But you can still, if you eat foods that are acidic, then you've got pepsin. Is it peptin? No, pepsin receptors, even in the ears and the throat, everywhere, and you'll still get damage. So chewing gum actually helps to bathe your mouth in saliva, and then you swallow, and I think it alkalizes this area, so it makes it less acidic, because pepsin is activated by acid. Well, anyway, that's my talk for today. So at least you guys know what I'm doing, and so if you see less of me, that's why. So anyway, love yourself as always. Look after yourself. Care for yourself. Sometimes baby yourself as well. Pamper yourself is brilliant. Exercise, diet, good sleep, and see you in the next video. And donate, guys, if you want to. But I can't rely on donations. Well, I don't rely on donations, but even if I got donations every month, well, then I could rely on donations, I suppose. But I'm not that famous, or, you know, people just don't have the money. You know, just about have money for themselves and their families. And I get that. So I'll speak to you guys in the next video.